Hey guys, your Uncle Chalk here, and today I'm going to explain Favorite Sex Chalk's timeline. Now, Chalk is 10 years old. She lived in a big house. Her dad was found dead in a car crash. Mom went on an adventure and had to stay with a babysitter for like 5 years of her life. Then that's when the mom comes home from being weird and crap. You know what I just said, right? And since pastel was never came since Chalk's dad never came back, he Chalk had something coming for her. Chalk had a stepdad, and at first they got along with each other for a couple of weeks. Then Chalk did something terrible. Now listen, Chalk is diagnosed with like ADHD, which means you already know, but the way her behavior was kind of out of control when she was a kid. So Chalk saw her stepdad making like doing all this stuff, and um yeah, so he was basically doing all this stuff, and where Chalk would be able to learn how to do it and stuff. So what she did is she broke a glass on purpose on the floor, and it was like a tiny glass, like a wine glass. Yeah, she broke that, and then he got the stepdad got really mad, and he went way too far. He he grabbed Chalk by the arm and slammed her against the wall, which makes her back bleed, and and then she quickly runs into her room and locks the door, but the stepdad kicks it down. The two the two sisters were crying to death. And by the time Chuck was like 5 years old. Sad, right? But yeah, she was heavily abused, had to live in the attic for the rest like her life. And after that, she was tired. At 9 years old, she broke out of the house, took all her things, and ran outside the house. Then she came across two people. She was looking through the window as a demon fox was dressed up in a red suit. Then Chop banged through the window and saw that the two people were arguing. Then she decided to stop the argument by tapping on a rabbit's shoulder. A orange and pink rabbit. And then the two looked down at her. She was pretty much like, I don't know. She was like 5'3" at that time. So they were like about taller than her, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Chalk immediately got scared when somebody in you know the the orange and pink rabbit was about to grab her. And then as soon as he grabbed her by the arm, she quickly bit his arm. He shaked his arm around and fell to the ground. Then immediately gets picked up by a random person. And it was Pink Rabbit. And yeah. Hulk got taken to their house and needed about, I don't know, a couple people there. Yeah. And Chalk had this like big like toilet paper stuff on her face, on her eye, and she was. Hold on. Okay, still have time. Then what did I say? She met other YouTubers. Met other people. What the freak? She met other people and stuff, and she had toilet paper on her eye. They took it off, and they were critically shocked. Chalk's eye was bleeding down. Down. So quickly, got picked up and taken to the hospital. Immediately, the doctor said that she would be fine. She just had to get an eye replacement. And then, when she turned 10 years old, she decided to start her own pizzeria. She went to go find other people. As if she found about three more people. And those were, I forgot the names. Party Bear, Dave, and Mr. Parrot. And they went to go build their own pizzeria. At first, it was kind of small, the size of a Minecraft house, like it's a size of like I don't know how to say it, but it's the size of a hallway, basically. So it's basically like a room, You know what I'm saying, right? You have like all the stuff, the music, and yeah, in 2021, January 1st, basically in their timeline, they started getting way more popular, and that Chalk decided that she was gonna stop doing this, and she decided to go to see where her dad was. She digged straight down in a hole and tapped on something. She touched a goat, big horns, and she can't believe who it was. Pastel. Pastel was surprised and ran into Chalk's arms and hugged her, but Chalk wasn't very surprised. Chalk pushed him away and digged back up. Then she decided to become a scientist. Then, a couple years later, she had this robot, Ziggy, and she was creating projects, more people, stuff. So, yeah, that's basically how it's gonna go for now. That is Chalk's backstory. Hope you enjoyed this video. Might explain like other stuff later. And yeah. I'll see you in the next one.